Yeah, Behold the Man was an amazing, amazing project. I was very proud to be involved in it back in late 1970s until it was 1999. It brought together people from the community, from the local churches, from the local drama and opera societies, over 100 and odd people on stage, as it were, audiences regularly, exceeding 700 people. And it showed community at its best. In many respects, Michael Sheen's production built upon that and did it in a slightly different way, in a more modern sort of setting than the traditional biblical story. And again, the town needed something and it needed someone, and Michael Sheen was that person to come together and bring people together. He could open lots of doors that perhaps other people couldn't. And Stuart, I think, built on that. He brought it together in a project which is a meaningful one to people in this area. He brought the community back together in much the same way that Behold the Man did and that Michael Sheen did in The Gospel of Us. He built on the community spirit that we have in Port Talbot, that if you have a strong enough vehicle, people will want to get on it and to support it and be a part of it.
That word in itself, really, passion, is indicative of the community and town of Port Talbot. What Michael did in 2011 with his street theatre performance of The Passion really showed what the community can do by coming together to celebrate that galvanising spirit that we have through art. And in many ways, I personally feel that Iniquity Camworth was a continuation, a legacy of that. So, and when we put the world premiere on, it was almost 10 years to the day, I think, actually, to when The Passion was. And we had members of the cast of Iniquity Camworth who had performed in The Passion in 2011. And it was really important for me to make it a really community-led project, celebrating this pivotal moment of Welsh history and the history of our town in Aberavon. And another one of our famous sons in Richard Lewis, Dick Penderyn, through art.
What Dick Penderyn stood for and who he was and the values that he represented are timeless. And that's why his story has transcended time and lasted for almost 2 centuries, because he stood for those working class Welsh values that stood up against oppression, against exploitation, and fought for the interests of ordinary working people against the elite. And so many of the things he fought for back then are still so important and so valid today. And that's why he is a true Welsh working class martyr.
Through my time of my years on this earth, I've known that there were brilliant people who had gone into the film industry and stage plays, etc. And I thought there's something about Port Talbot. What is it? And we have to find out about it. What is it? And I still don't know what it is.